Want to make up for the short stream yesterday. Hello! I'm better today. Well, by my standards anyway. That's still stupid hot. Room for this. Look a lot like Shulk.
Man, I think I need some time to process all this. Yeah. Quite a weight to carry. Absorbing all this in one go.
This is the dawn for young Lost Numbers soldiers. You can sleep here while you're in the city. You can ask that guy about your rooms. Oh, and sadly there's no kitchen in the building. A lot of the single soldiers eat at the Michiba canteen. But if you want to do your own cooking, feel free to use that empty plot of land over there. Got it. Thanks, Monica. Tomorrow we have a lot to discuss. Agreed. How shall we arrange that? Meet me in the Lost Numbers War Room. It's the place down the lift from near the Victorian Hill which we passed on the way here. I'll let you know closer to the time. Oh, before I forget. You're free to explore the city as you will. Is that really okay? I said we weren't hostile, right? I thought you'd be pleased not to have me breathing down your necks. No, we're grateful. Thanks for everything. Lost Numbers gear mostly consists of Redux versions of stuff that we salvage from battlefields. After so many years of tinkering about with all this stuff, we got the process down to a fine art now. All these are pretty good, no? Yeah, totally. You never know this was stuff was salvaged from battle wreckage. Actually, I help them out with it from time to time as well. Yeah, from time to time as well.
Good to add more names.
Oh, they're, You guys fight with a whole bunch of different weapons, right? How'd you find out which one suited you best? Oh, I guess we just picked out the ones we found easiest to use. So, why are you asking us about that then, China? I just wanted to pick your brains. I can call pretty much any blade now, but you can't win being so flaky, right? I want to settle on a weapon and get good at it, and maybe someday I'll get to be an Ouroboros candidate like my dad.
Good to add more names.
Did you all come from the Atia region? Yes, that's right. Did you happen to bump into my husband? He said he was headed off towards Minnick Meadows. Did we?
Good to add more names.
Outside thunder with noise of war, but inside our city happily safe. GG have eye patch, so GG never leave without home without. What? I didn't think Nopon had any need for eye patches. Ah, keep voice tones down, or GG have to admit it merely stylish affection.
Good to add more names.
This expanse here was once the battleground of Cubes and Agnes, an especially violent one at that. The battle was a swamp for both sides. All that remained was a wasteland mounded high with husks. This was the place that our ancestors made home. It's a strange and haunted sight, but it keeps us safe and hidden. Nothing has really changed since then. We still live here, leading our boxed-in lives, counting out our stagnant little days.
Good to add more names.
Neoda is a lady I admire, never a stronger woman I've seen. My father and her spouse together lost, yet she still soldiers on in stern command. As daughter of the noble house of Doyle, I hope that I too climb to such a height.
Good to add more names.
What's up? Am I a rare sight to you? The city's got three types of folks: promising youngsters, hard-working adults, and old folks with time on their hands. Time on your hands? Like you don't have anything you need to do? We paint, write poetry, play an instrument, or in my case have a good old drink every day.
Good to add more names.
I think the lost numbers are wrong to carry on stealing cradles at the risk of exposing themselves. All they're doing is giving the enemy more hostages, and yet they still carry on. You all know what kind of atrocities are going on at the castles.
Good to add more names.
The other might be welcoming you all before us with open arms, but I doubt everyone will feel the same. Please don't disturb the peace we have here in the city.
Good to add more names.
Denny, could we get this book? Sure thing, champ. What a good choice. That'll probably help with your studies. We shop at Wellwell's general store, passed down through many generations of traders. Ancestors of Wellwell travel the whole of world in caravan, but when they decide to stop caravan and settle here. After that, shop deal in many books, artistic things, open craft, fun printed matters, important service to your city friends.
Good to add more names.
I so want some new clothes. You might have to be a bit patient.
This is some story.
I very much appreciate the scavenger force retrieving those supplies. Sure ain't an easy job. I go into the non-wasteland next. The fight never stops for them. I dare say there are quite a few questions you'd like to put to me right now. But if you aren't sick or wounded, please stay out of the medical facility if you don't mind. Your presence is bound to cause fuss. You see, please bear with me, for the sake of the people who need their rest. Oh, like those little baby people? That's right, we have some bravely ill old folks being cared for too. people who are sadly coming to the end of their lives.
Good to add more names. There's so much choice.
These items that are decent.
What to buy?
Should be time for dinner soon, right?
City isn't without its own internal squabbles, but at Mishiba Canteen everyone is a valued customer. No matter your viewpoint or beliefs, all I want for you is to enjoy some delicious food. Speaking of, I'd recommend Acquia Pizza alla City. It's a classic city cuisine.
Good to add more names.
So, my mum got remarried, and now it sounds like a new partner will be moving in with us soon. How would you guys feel if you were in my shoes? Great, I guess. Was remarried. So mums and dads, they get married, but my dad went and died and my mum got married again. That sounds way complicated. So complicated I don't even know how to respond.
Good to add more names.
Grandpa and Grandma are always reading me books. It's super kind of them. Grandpa, Grandma, you mean those wrinkly dudes, right? That's right. That's your dad's dad or your dad's mum, or your mum's dad or your mum's mum. You're making my head spin here, bud.
Good to add more names.
Monica's little crew of running dogs, huh? Well, you can leave me right out of it, whatever it is. No, that's not us. What, you ain't lost numbers? Well, that's alright then. Not everyone in the city supports the lost numbers crew, you know. Some of us want nothing more than a quiet, peaceful life. That's what I want anyway, to be left in peace.
Good to add more names.
Right, what have we got around here?
Open anything. New friends know the name of lost numbers. Number 1 Livens is mercenary. Also, with containers slotted into, often used as transport craft or armory. Those would be the Levinses we saw around the castle. Also, we have little auto-levs, about size of 1 biggie pond, called Century. A special creation of Master Pond. The ones that we fought in Alfonso Valley, maybe?
Good to add more names.
So I'm gonna miss so many goddamn people, aren't I? Lost numbers are short on snipers, right? It's right that I've been considering changing my role is all. Changing your blade again? Are you really sure you found the right role this time? You'll find what it is you're looking for in the end. That was the last thing that my brother Yu said to me. He made up his mind to head out on this important mission with Guernica, and he never came back. It's hard losing someone important. My brother was a fighter. He was prepared to do what he had to for his family, but that doesn't make me miss him less.
Good to add more names.
However you look at it, Guernica was a great man and a heroic fighter. He ceded his position as elder to Monica so that he could carry on fighting on the front lines. Each time he rode back into the city on his lemmings, he brought back a brand new tale of valor and daring do. Yes, and I certainly wasn't the only one who was eager to hear them either. He inspired courage in all of us, not just the lost numbers. He was a great example, right up to his final moments.
Good to add more names.
House Oryx. Memory of the founder of House Oryx and the city's liberator. A Kavesi soldier, this founder was released from the flame clock system by the other founders. But henceforth spent every last ounce of his energy for the cause, to liberate the city as one of the first Ouroboros. A surprising skill in mechanical engineering, the founder fought not with a blade but with a weapon of his own fabrication. He was also responsible for laying the foundations of all the mechanical systems supporting the city to this day. Following the fight against Mobius, he poured the remainder of his days into rebuilding the city, before finally perishing at the age of 80 years. Though how he attained this feat despite his origins as a Kavesi soldier remains unexplained. House Raid. Memory of the founder of House Raid and the city's liberatrix. Rather than the founder herself, this statue depicts the founder's mentor figure, standing as a sign of the deep reverence and devotion she felt for her teacher. The founder's master was unconnected to her by bonds of blood, yet he raised her as would befit a child of one's own, as it is said. Though of a calm and constant disposition, the sight of him on the battlefield, great red sword in hand, struck fear into many a Mobius. And through the vicious struggle against Mobius, cost this ferocious warrior his right arm, though. The loss did nothing to diminish his desire to hone his martial skill each day, standing as a vivid testament to his indomitable will. House Doyle. Memory of the founder of House Doyle and the city's liberatrix. Directly descended from those who established the first original city, her whereabouts were lost after N's ravaging of the city of old, but upon encountering the other founders, she committed herself fully to the fight. This founder is said to have a familial relation to the founder of Van Dam, with scant existent records suggesting they were likely brother and sister. She fought alongside the founder of Van Dam, then, who was the elder of the two, and brought the power of Ouroboros to completion. Said to have been bright and wise, this founder laid the cornerstone for much of the city's governance and legal system. House Van Dam. Memory of the founder of House Van Dam, the city's restorer and liberator. The original incarnation of the city was once laid to ruin by Mobius N's hand. The founder realized fully the power of Ouroboros, heretofore limited, and fought against N, ousting him. Once victorious, he gathered the old city's people scattered to the winds, and re-established the city. With the city restored, he left its government in the hands of the founder of Doyle and departed on a lonely expedition. No records exist of his fate thereafter. Heirs of Van Dam's lineage only returned to the new city several centuries later. Oral tradition has it that the founder was master of the classical art of fist-fighting, and the scions of House Van Dam carry on the custom to this day. House Cassini. in memory of the founder of House Cassini and the city's liberatrix. Much like the founder of Raid, this statue too depicts the founder's respected mentor rather than the founder herself. The mentor boasted a robust physique, wielding 2 great swords at once with utmost ease and facing down Mobius despite the loss of one eye. He lived his life an unsophisticated sort, broad-minded but impassioned, and is said to have aided the founders in the fight against Mobius, physically and spiritually. He was further reported to have been a free spirit whose qualities influenced the other founders, still young and impressionable, when the city was restored. Indelible proof of this rebellious spirit can be seen time and again in the ethos of the house in generations to come. House Rhodes. A soldier of Agnes, this founder's fight to the death against the founder of Oritz, the soldier of Keves, was interrupted by a chance meeting with the other founders. Freed from the bondage of a flame clock, she joined the fight against Mobius. Although a soldier, the founder is reported to have been exceedingly gentle and kind at heart. Additionally, her skills in the healing arts greatly contributed to the development of medical science in the city in later ages. And irrespective of starting life as an Agnian soldier, she is said to have surpassed 80 years of age, though the way she achieved that remains shrouded in mystery. Chance from here then. The Ouroboros Stone's Cage. The object on display upon the plinth is the very first original Ouroboros Stone's Cage. It is important to note that initial designs for the monument are said to have included a statue of a 7th founder in its place. Next to no information remains about the 7th founder's identity, and it is possible that this is not due to a simple loss of records. Rather, historians speculate that this is the result of a conscious decision by the 7th founder. That looks like Shulk, really sounds like Shulk as well. And all the mechanics of the city. All the city's residents are descended from the 6 houses. I can trace my roots back to House Horitz, Monica's to House Van Dam, and so on and so forth. And in remembrance of our ancestors' endeavours, our eye patches are each adorned with the pattern of our respective house. Guess like you have to make do with just a plain boring old version, I'm afraid.
Good to add more names.
Door up here still locked. Oh, it's open now.
Wonder what's inside. Huh.
Expecting it to still be locked. Right.
We're quite well traveled by now, huh? Let's make the most of our break, guys.
Out of curiosity. Right. Can make number 5. Alright, I've got 10.
Gem's done.
Not a bad job.
Just reset them all
That's
back.
how it's done.
Looks good to me.
Shall we try it straight away?
Gem's done.
Shall we try it straight away?
Looks good to me.
Shall we try it straight away?
Looks good to me.
Shall we try it straight away?
Gem's done.
Shall we try it straight away?
Gem's done.
Shall we try it straight away?
Okay, I'm upgraded.
Will
Look at
that be all for now?
Where should I start?
Apparently the lost numbers can use all different kinds of blades, just like us. Monica did say that the city's people were originally of one kind with the Ouroboros. So, you'd say that explains the similarity with us? Yeah, okay, I can see that. Even so though, it's not many people that can master fighting with multiple blade forms, it seems. If you don't commit, your form's gonna be sloppy, and you'll get bad helmets. I think I'll always prefer using what I'm good at. I'd like to get at least a basic understanding of all of them. Nothing beats flexibility on the battlefield. Me, I'm a power girl through and through. Oh, all the sparks are power girl. Oh, never mind, I caught your drift. It's important to remember though, even though we have Ouroboros' powers, it's still a matter of effort to achieve proficiency.
Where should I start?
So, those clothes we'd, borrowed all that time ago, I guess they were city-made in the first place. thinking about it, does that mean we might see people with the same outfits walking around? Wait, you don't think my style, it's not weird or anything, right? I wonder, we did get dressed in a hurry then. There wasn't time to think about style too carefully. Judging from the city's people's perspective, it's not impossible that something about the ensemble might appear extremely offensive. Oh no, this is what I was afraid of. You look fine, Noah. Don't let Tyon's mutterings get you down. Say, what about Tyon's clothes then? My attire to be functional, that's it. It's entirely pointless to worry solely about its appearance. Wow, it's pretty sensible actually. A very Tyon approach. While we're on the subject, Tyon, there's something I wanted to say for a while now. What is it? Your scarf is deeply uncool. What did you just say? Repeat yourself. How dare you? I knew it. You're as vain as the rest of us, you poser.
Could you all come round for a second?
Did you notice how in the city people called adults like Monica teach those smaller folks things? Not smaller folks, Uni. The word's children. I saw adults reading books to children. It was a really peaceful scene somehow. Ow, ow, ow. Ugh. Yeah, I remember in our old training and lectures, they basically beat stuff into us. Nothing so relaxed as this. I imagine Monica would say this is how things are meant to be. She'd have a point. Can't really imagine those children holding weapons, fighting for their lives. Before Monica became an adult, do you think Guernica read to her like that too? I guess he might have. Strange, isn't it? I can't picture it at all. Yeah, bit outlandish, isn't it?
Let's lay out the facts.
City's full of things I've never heard of, and all this amazing tech and stuff. They seem to have scavenged things like living parts like we do. It'll be a sight harder than just normal scavenging too. Outwitting both Agnes and Keys to get the stuff they need, not my idea of fun. They can't leave any traces behind either. That's why they have a specialised scavenging force. They're elite, but in a different way to Monica's corps, which fight on the front line. I assume there can't be many of them, so the force can stay flexible and mobile. What, like a little secret platoon? Hey, could we pay a visit to non-Wastelands ourselves? I'd like to know more about these lost numbers. You're curious about the scavengers? A little. It seems like a lot of hard work. Could lend them a hand. They're probably pretty short-handed over there. At least Uni made it sound like they're a titchy little unit. Oh, so it's my fault, is it? Regardless, it'll be a good opportunity to get to know them better. To non-Wastelands, it is.
Break time's over.
Yep. There. You! Don't worry, we're on your side.
We're friends of Monica. We thought you might be able to use a hand.
Monica, you must be Ouroboros. Fantastic. We're fine here, but the captain up ahead could use some help. Seems like monsters are really slowing down the retrieval. Understood. We'll do what we can.
Oh, you all fine then?
Yeah, not to worry. We're 5 by 5. We'll be taking every last bit of plunder back to the city. This wreckage, it's like a treasure trove for us. Can't be wasting a single bit.
Are you okay? Is something wrong?
A friend of mine died recently. His name was you. I've seen that wreckage and I just can't help but think about the folks who died there. Should be grateful for everything left there. It's a feeling I understand well.
Good to add more names.
Oh, look here! The Ouroboros themselves! Mizuki told me you were coming. Oh, that's a voice and a half. How rude of me! Rest assured that we will leave no trace of our existence.
Well, I'm glad you're so enthusiastic. It's taken you some time to achieve everything, I hear.
Had a bit of trouble with giraffes, you see. I don't know what's got them in such a tiz. They just won't seem to leave our salvage alone. It's proven nigh impossible to get our hands on those living spots. I'd like to retrieve them undamaged if possible. So you just need us to bash up some giraffes then? Piece of cake. Recovery of resources is the goal. Engaging the enemy is secondary to that. Repeat! Where did that come from? That's the order of priority. Don't you forget it. We'll support more lives with our scavenging than you know. Always keep that in mind, got that? Yes, ma'am. Good lad. Don't worry. It's part of a rookie's job to make mistakes, you know.
Ricky?
You're the new recruits, aren't you? Now come on, pick up the pace. Use your powers and whatnot to retrieve those parts. Thanks in advance!
Good to add more names.
Are they fighting each other? Rude.
Don't try to stop us.
Never a dull moment, eh? Extra! Show us what you've got, Senna!
Butterfly blade! Big impact! Eat it!
Crusher! Overboard!
Keep up the pressure!
Big!
Butterfly
Extra!
blade! Energy Too easy! Come after me and that's what you get.
If only you didn't charge off on your own.
Just pick this up then? Nicely done! And no significant damage to note. Nothing to sneeze at, eh? That's Ouroboros for you, I suppose.
So, we finally convinced her?
This was a test from the get-go, wasn't it? I suppose you wanted to know if the power of the famous Ouroboros would mesh with the Lost Numbers' way of life. So you saw through us. You're smarter than I thought you'd be.
It's good to know how the scavenger troops feel about us anyway. Thank you for telling us.
I'm the one who should be thanking you. Thanks to you, I've got to keep my team safe. Mizuki's a newlywed, you know, and I couldn't face Mai if anything happened to him. But I digress. Better get the troops home safely, eh? Thanks for your help. Pleasure working with you, Ouroboros.
I see some relations have changed. I see some relations have changed.
You smashed up the castle's annihilator, huh? We used the chaos you kindly created to kick crevices in the proverbial by raiding the pods. You're a Boris. You're like a star of hope rising above this city. You set an awfully high standard for yourselves.
Good to add more names.
Is it difficult to become an Ouroboros candidate? Oh yeah, to qualify you have to pass the exam, and that's held just once every 4 years. Only 10 can get in, 4 of which are reserves. There are a lot of applicants, but only the very best make it.
Good to add more names.
What's this? Sheet music?
This sounds pretty serious. Let's make the most of our break, guys. Let's lay out the facts.
So, about this sheet music we found in the city. I gave it a play and the melody made me really happy for some reason. So strange. It's completely different to an off-seer melodies. It looks like only half the music is in here, though. I'd really like to know the rest.
Someone in the city will have dropped it. Should we see if we can find who it belongs to?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's find somewhere with plenty of people and try asking around.
Break time's over.
But it can be pretty pushy sometimes, right? It seems really scary at first. Once you get to know her, you'll get that she's always taking care of us. She has a great rep for training newbies. Once she told me that she was pouring all the energy from the kids that she didn't have into making us strong. Having kids is the norm in the city, so people whisper about it. She laughs it off, says you find your own way in life. I think she's so cool. I hope I can be like the captain and choose my own way to live too.
I see some relations have changed. Huh.
Looking for the person who dropped the sheet music.
Sorry, never seen it in my life.
Oh, well, thanks anyway.
That smarts.
Do you know who might have dropped the sheet music?
Nope.
Oh, thanks anyway.
Good to add more names.
You already know this, but Agnes and Kivas have been fighting forever. And we've been living so that we can escape the notice of Kieves, Agnes and Mobius for just as long. I think it's about time we stop living this way, don't you?
Good to add more names.
Do you know who might have dropped this sheet music? Sheet music? Not a clue, sorry.
No worries. Thanks anyway.
Is it gonna be the last goddamn person I ask?
We're looking for the person who lost their sheet music. Do you have any idea who it might be?
When we're out of idea, we can ask customers if they're missing it.
Thank you.
Don't need to fucking tell me every time.
Thank you. I'd appreciate it.
Optic for no fucking reason.
Excuse me. We're trying to find the person who dropped their sheet music. Oh, that's Grandad's. Can't believe he's been dropping things in the middle of the street again. He can't keep doing this. Would you mind introducing us to him? We'd actually quite like to meet him. Yeah, why not? Okay, you can help me find him. Knowing Granddaddy's probably standing on a bridge somewhere, worrying himself sick.
Thank you.
He's really hard to talk to.
Good to add more names.
Excuse me.
There you are. Grandad, you dropped your sheet music again. You can't just say you can't write good music and throw everything away. Wait, you wrote this piece? We wanted to know how the rest of it went, so we came looking for you. Such a lovely melody. I'd love to be able to play it all the way through. Did he hear me? I think he wants you to go with him.
Good to add more names.
Yeah, okay.
I see some relations have changed.
It's pretty music. Men on a ticket, getting groovy. I think Granddad enjoyed himself.
We had fun playing together too.
Pretty different from your off-scene tunes, isn't it? Feels a lot more jaunty.
It's true, the simple act of listening makes you feel connected to everyone around you. How bizarre.
Manana would like to listen again.
I'd like to write something like that one day too.
You will, I'm sure of it.
I see some relations have changed.
You... Okay. Rooms are ready for you now. How about getting some rest?
N, you say?
You know him?
I know of him, definitely. He's been a real thorn in the city's side.
Sounds rough.
He slaughtered many of my people in cold blood.
Oh.
Why bring him up?
Well, no reason.
Hmm?
What's wrong? Is it something Monica said? Is there a problem?
No. Don't worry about it. It's just a passing thought.
Yeah? Oh, I got some news earlier. We're not sleeping in tomorrow. Our briefing starts early. Get some rest while you can.
Yeah. I'll do that.
Okay. Good night.
Yeah. Night.
Oh, soft beds are really comfy. Who knew? I'm afraid that I'm fairly sure you've always slept well, even in sleeping bags.
Same.
You're not. Weren't you even a little nervous? Clearly you were nervous enough for all of us, judging by those dark circles under your eyes. I couldn't just meekly go to sleep after getting here and processing all that information.
Sounds more like excitement than nerves if you ask me. Well, it looks like last night's jumble of information will be sorted out in the war room.
Right. We should probably start making a move over to the war room then. Right, agreed.
Monica said you take the lift down from by the Praetorian Hill, right? That's the Sword Hills Guard.
All the way there, huh? Okay then. Yep. Question. Ah, 865.
You found power. 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 You found power.
I got a new trick up my sleeve. 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 A new power, eh? 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 A new power, eh?
More to add to the playbook. 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 More to add to the playbook.
Not light them up when you have access to them. You've got them.
Check out this sick new skill!
I mean, the lightning is.
Check out this
The
sick new
lighting is
skill!
slightly open, but still.
Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill! Check out this sick new skill!
Whoa, new power! 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 Whoa, new power!
Do-do-do-do. At least it shows me there. Missing one back there.
Sure, I can lend you a hand.
Who was that lady who passed out? Dum. That's a different tune to the one that was on the sheet music. Did you make it up yourself? Sounds great. Dum. This old dude hardly ever says anything, huh? Oh well. Yep, he was definitely talking about
I
Grey.
think we can take that elevator down to the war room.
Been a while since my last.
Hey. Yes, it is a question mark. Is it not down there? Frickin' question.
War Council. Hope this
Pressing
isn't
down.
one of the boring ones.
Now, we wait. Okay then. Sneaking into Agnes Castle, huh?
Seems we won't be catching a break anytime soon.
So this person who knows where the true queens are. Who was it again?
You're looking for Gondor.
Ah, that's right. So then, we've just got to find this Gondor, break him out of the prison camp and get the spark out of there.
Luckily, they don't kill us immediately after we've been captured. We're held beneath the castle, in a detention facility.
To perform forced labor.
There's that as well. But mostly, it's to set an example.
Example?
On the day of an eclipse, once a year, they hold a mass execution of prisoners at Hope's Rest, a hill on the castle's south edge. The whole event gets projected, high into the sky.
Oh no. So that's what you meant.
It's to show us we're powerless.
And the place they do this is Hope's Rest. What kind of sick joke is that?
The next eclipse falls about a month from now. So that's our deadline for what we've got to do. Contact the prisoner and get the intel on the queens.
A month.
Mio,
Well, no two ways about it. We better get started now.
yeah. And we better hurry. We can't waste a single day.
Let's say we make it in without a hitch. Won't the you-know-what give us away?
Uni, I don't think we do know.
The red glowing Mobius eye thing.
Oh, that.
Those eye patches I gave you? There's a special alloy embedded in them. Long as you got that, you'll be near invisible. Slip clean under their noses.
And after we've got the info, how do we get out?
You've put the Kavesi Annihilator out of commission. I'm sure you'll think of something.
Even if we get out, what about your lot?
You don't need to worry about them. They knew the risk.
That doesn't make it okay.
Yeah, well, that's how we do things.
But still,
I'll tell you too. Be prepared to make sacrifices.
All right. However, only as our absolute last resort. Is that fair?
That's awfully kind of you. But kind doesn't win wars. There's a Nopon called Samon in engineering. He'll be able to find you a way into the castle. Get the details from him.
Mr. Samon's engineering department. Go down the lift near Dulgan Cliff and you'll find it in no time. It's the big lift you took to get up here. You know the one?
Right.
Well, that's it. Ciao.
Oh, what? You're not gonna show us the way? There's a strategy meeting we have to be at. Discussing what to do after the infiltration.
Oh, you're infiltrating the prison too?
Well, was originally our plan. See. Looking forward to working with you then. Yeah, sorry. Not going to be all buddy-buddy.
Wow, what crawled up his arse?
Look at it from their perspective. We essentially took the Ouroboros powers that were originally intended for them.
But
What does that have to do with any of this? Let's just play our part for now. We should head to engineering.
It should be operable now.
Top your head right to
I see some
engineering.
relations have
Straight
changed.
there. Other places.
Now, we wait.
Oh, right. Perfect time. You lot have already smashed up a few flame clocks so far, right? Yeah, a few, I guess. Why? Well, the thing is, the lost numbers are going to start paying out a bounty for damaged Delta Mobius. Here you go.
Good to add more names.
Condor's the only one that knows the whereabouts of the real queens. Really hope everything works out.
you don't think we can handle it?
No, it's got nothing to do with you guys or the plan. Sorry, just forget I said anything. The boss will have my guts for garters if I say something I'm not supposed to.
I guess we know Ionios like the back of our hand now.
Guinea asking, big ask here. Friends in?
Of course. Shiner, you in?
I guess. Maybe we could try asking someone.
Can we help you?
Or a Boros.
What do you guys say to a treasure hunt? Because we're about to go on one.
What now?
Yeah, right now. But I warn you, it's pretty hard. We were just looking for more people to join in too.
With this special treasure hunt, only kids can play.
Why does that matter? Who cares as long as we're all having fun? Right, don't be such a stick in the mud. Anyway, you made it and you're a grown-up, aren't you? So it's fine.
Yeah, Giggy is cut to quick. Well, if you need us that much, we'll help.
We do. It'll be so embarrassing if we can't solve the clues. And there are so many. Please.
Fine, you twisted our arms.
We'll help a little bit, okay? Yay! Thank you.
Very well, Giggy, explain rules. These clues lead to 3 boxes, which are all in the city. Each person follow 1 clue and bring box back here, okay? What exactly are these boxes? Appearance and form is different for each from other. Everything else is trade secret.
But they're all marked with an X. It's good that you've marked them.
Team of Ouroboros get this clue. At foot of 15 lights. Huh? What's that meant to mean?
It's a clue, I don't get it at all, though. What a faff. Okay, what does foot mean? Is the box at the bottom or something?
And there's this 15 lights business. So what we're looking for is a lot of light sources, and theoretically, we search at the bottom of it, we should find something.
Wonder what it'll be.
You save those brain cells. Save those brains for your own clues. Take some time, so get solving.
Solving now. Okay, definitely gonna find it. Yeah. We'd better get searching for ours too, I guess.
Yeah, let's try to find some lights that fit the bill.
Good to add more names. I see some relations have changed.
No, the lights doesn't match what we're looking for. I don't think this is it.
Granddad can carry a great tune. I feel so cheery and breezy when I hear it, like I can get through anything. Some people don't like it though. You can't defeat Mobius with music, they say, but I think the world for Granddad. I want to help people encourage others, not fire or hurt them.
You're safe here in the city. Take your time. Might be the only genuine rest you get. Just don't forget about the operation. We've only got around a month to pinpoint the Queen's location.
was at just your age when my grandchild joined the Lost Numbers. But he went missing on his very first mission. I should never have let him go. I regret it to this day. But now I have the power to at least oppose what the Lost Numbers are doing.
Good to add more names.
I heard you helped Mizuki out with a scavenging mission the other day. Thanks for that. Don't mention it. It was a perfectly natural thing for us to do.
Mate, my hides are an oven fresh and newlywed, is that right? Not that I have a clue what that even means. Cabana told us that if something ever happened to Mizuki, you'd cry about it. Guess he's a pretty important guy then.
Yes, Mizuki is more important to me than the air we breathe. So glad he's safe and sound.
I see some relations have changed.
The head of one of the 6 houses lives here. Don't embarrass yourselves.
Our job isn't just scavenging, you know. We recover modules too. Both of those tasks go towards protecting our lives in the here and now. But it's the same for both Yvette and Agnes, right? We all raid each other to sustain ourselves. The pattern never changes. But sometimes I'm haunted by the feeling that we could all just find a way to live together somehow.
We should probably eat something.
Just going to run with nothing out of the ordinary. Should be safe to use.
He knows how to stump me, doesn't it?
Ah. This is annoying. It's obvious to go from across there, but I can't fucking get up there, can I? Do I have to drop him from up above? Can I even drop him from up above? Get on the damn ladder, you idiot.
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Survive that. Will it let me survive that?
That smarts.
Neat. What? There's a... Quite annoyed by that. Hey, do you think this is the box? Has nets on it and everything. At the foot of 15 lights. Is that the bottom where the 15 lights? You solved it. Looks like it. Let's go back to Rebelli Plaza then. You're annoying, stupid. Rosanna? Did you all come from the Atia region? Yes, that's right. Did you happen to bump into my husband? He said he was heading towards Minnick Meadows. Did we? I'm fairly sure he's right there, but I don't know. All boxes are found. Everyone worked very hard. Well done. Hey, we rock. Must have run around half the city. So, what happens to the boxes now? Now is open box and enjoy content. Yay! Open the boxes, open the boxes! Each box was opened. Hang on. There's notes in here. Let me see. 28756. Memory house. Cat. That's all of them. So then, this is another clue. Sounds even harder to get than the last one.
That's why we had to find all of them, isn't it? Put them together and they mean something. Look, join them up like this. Capped memory house. Like snow-capped? But what would this memory house be? Could be the memorial hall, but what's above there? A road? Wait, I know! It's the Callum residential quarter. It has to be. And I've heard they've got spare places to stay up there. What? Sam, you're so clever. That must be it.
Right, so what's this 28756 number then? Some kind of coordinates to this residential quarter or something?
Could be a flat number. No, I don't think there are that many flats.
What if we move it around in the message?
It's probably not that complicated.
Probably. I thought you were the one who designed these clues.
Meh? But then who did? Not at liberty to. I've got it. It's a key code. I bet the flat's got a door where you have to punch in a number to open it. It has to be it, Shiner. How are you so amazing?
In that case, it looks like we've somehow stumbled across our second answer.
You already say these very special clues. Kiki unable to solve myself. But Kiki know you're capable of solve. Of course we can. Let's see if we were right. To the flats on top of Memorial Hall, Shiner. Away! Well, I got no sparking idea who set this all up. Let's keep playing along for now. Gigi's clearly at a loss without us.
Oh, if we must. I don't want to leave a mystery unresolved.
So look at that. It really worked. But there's nothing there. I don't think that's quite right. There's a note. Return to the founder, bringing tribute. Me? It's the next clue.
How many of these are there?
Do you think this last one? How can you be sure?
Because you know answer of clue.
I think I know it too. Founder must mean like the statues of the founders, right?
That not correct. Founder mean person who start thing. So a person who make clues. It point a friend of Gigi.
But what about this tribute thing?
Not easy. If thing that is favorite of founder. And founder like torpedo wrap.
Ooh, this is just grocery shopping.
But not at all. Real question behind this is difficult question that Kiki not able to answer. Kiki need help of everyone to solve last clue.
We can do it. Still want to get that treasure. Yeah, we'll do it easy peasy. Well, we ain't gonna leave you high and dry after coming this far, are we?
Kiki very grateful. First we need torpedo wrap from best torpedo wrap smith Kiki know. Don't do this. This is the place Ski told us to go, so get your freshly made torpedo wraps here. Sweet or salty, choose your topping.
There's so much choice.
Enjoy. This should be fine, right? Incorrect. One extra sweet plumage honey torpedo wrap, please.
There you go. Thank you.
I didn't even know they did them like this. It's only available on special menu. It's very sweet and tasty. But one you just brought also tasty. Kiki would like you to savor.
You could have told us that earlier.
To miss out on the toppings is the gravest blow indeed.
And he's still on about the food.
Now, everything ready. So, where's this founder person anyway? New to here. At top of back alley steps.
Night already.
Jokes on you, I know the way up there now. Get on the ladder, Noah. Come on, it's not that difficult. Giant frickin' ladder.
Let's use this.
Their tribute. Here, as desired, extra sweet plumage honey torpedo wrap. Perfect.
Hi. Nice to meet you. Who are you people?
Friends who help solve clues. Gigi, make introduction. This is creator of Treasure Hunt. Wait, please. Did you understand? Azalea always looking outside here. Azalea go out at night time and play alone. What Azalea really want is not torpedo wrap. It's friends to play with.
No, I don't need friends.
Azalea.
Something's eating you up, isn't it? Something sad. What was it that happened? What are you thinking? Will you tell me? If I'm alone, I can't get any more lonely than this. Mum got ill and died, and Dad hasn't come home from battle yet. I hate being left behind.
Oh, that's a sad goodbye to make. My mum passed away as well, so I know how you feel.
Yours too?
But this is different. I had so much fun today solving those clues, and everyone helped. Maybe one day we won't be together anymore. That makes it even more important to be together now, right? Like, if we weren't together now, I'd just regret it later. What kind of games do you like to play, Azalea?
Don't really know.
Okay then, our next game is finding something Azalea likes. Love solving tough problems. Which is why I had so much fun with your puzzles, Azalea.
Well, I guess, but
Come on, give us another. Hit me.
you want me to now?
Whoever solves it wins the torpedo wrap.
But there's only one.
Then you better play to win. Okay, who goes first?
Me.
I'll do it.
Hey, how can I win if I don't even get to answer? That all worked out rather nicely.
Gigi very grateful, thank you. Question of how to find Azalea friends to play with was hardest puzzle of all. Gigi unable to solve this puzzle for longest time, so that why Gigi get everyone involved. I think this was a nice opportunity. Let's just watch them for a while.
Good to add more names. That. I see some relations have changed.
Although, if I'm going to the castle, I suppose I'll have a chance to find a lot of evidences. Okay. Dropping frames again. Oy.
I see some relations have changed.
This is our first time here, isn't it?
Oh, a container. Oh, seriously? It's right there, but there's no way to it.
It's another thing to see it for yourself, eh?
I hope we can make use of this. Huh. Okay. Wonder what's inside.
Anyway, I'll stream it when it's hot. Excuse me, I need to go grab a glass of water.
Hey, did you guys hear something?
Gotta keep nice and limber.
Needed that. Oh, yeah. Oh, the whole area over there. Right to the left. I'm not sure I even had to come to the map entirely. Okay. Just had to check. Since that lady kept asking, even though I'm sure it's Grey she's talking about. Excuse me, are you Samson? Salmon, even? Most indeed. And our friend's famed Ouroboros? I hear everything from Monica. We'll lend spare ship to friends, no worries. Thank you very much for this. She good ship. Boundary the name. Friends feel free to use. Wow, nice piece of kit this.
Never seen a real ship before, except in the textbooks.
If friends feeling gratitude, can show respect by add Mr. to start her name. Mr. Salmon? Sorry to cut the pleasantry short. Could you tell us more about the infiltration plan? At least ask about both first, Bah, fine. Salmon explains, so listen up. Surroundings of Agnes Castle under exceptionally strict guard. Nothing to unexpect. Even with most state-of-art cloaking device, approached by Levins greeted with shooting and shouting and short, sharp learning. That way we plan approach en route that go around Erythia Sea. From the sea, huh?
Wait, if they discovered us in the drink, then aren't we really royally snuffed?
Meh. Erythia Sea is shrouded in black fog. If your ship to glide along on surface of sea, will not show up on radar scan from above.
Right, good thinking.
Before proceed to explain nitty-gritty, we must make ship shape. We must make ship shape. Nah. Friends have to help also. It not runners is. They're not enough fuel for runnage of boundary.
So that's the problem. Sounds like you need some good old-fashioned physical labour. Sign me up.
Salmon happy to see friends so enthusiastic. could never hope to even carry 300 cylinders of my own self, so things were looking choppy.
300 300?
There.
Do we really need that many?
Friends must remember, once depart on ship, they're nowhere to top up before land of destination.
That does make sense.
Sure, but where the spark are we going to find that many cylinders? We're not here, that's for sure. We brought all fuel we had into making prototype.
In other words, we have to figure out the whole supply chain from nothing.
Perish thought, friend. Salmon never expect friends could provide alone. Only need to assist associate of salmon. Would like friends to go see Timna and explain situation.
And that person can get us the cylinders?
Assuredly, Timna come from one of 6 mighty houses. Should be no big deal to part with 100 ether cylinders or even 1,000.
What are these 6 houses?
Very fancy houses, in holding of very important people.
Alright, we got it. Where can we find this Timna?
In Kalim residential quarter of city.
Great, let's go then.
Good to add more names.
Down, back up again.
According to Mr. Salmon, Timna's place should be around here.
Do you really think she can come
Yeah,
up with
so my
300
dad came
ether
back from an
cylinders?
expedition and guess what? He brought me a fortune clover. Oh, I'm so jelly. You'll have 7 in no time. And all this fortune clover nonsense.
Better make sure we're well rested. I think we need to discuss this.
Seems that they believe in fortune clovers in the city as well. What can I say? If you know, you know. And if you know, you're gonna want to collect them.
Isn't it mysterious? Seeing children talk about things never fails to bring a smile.
Oh yeah, it is mostly children collecting them, that's right. Got a point to make, Santa Love? Oops, not really.
You want to go join the City Brats Uni? Sounds like you'll have a lot in common.
You absolute muppet. Come on, Uni, no need to get worked up. Queen's laces, you lot. Let a girl have her hobbies, will ya?
That's right. If they go into the city as well, then we could have a little excursion someday.
You're the only one here I can trust, Noah.
Noah! Hey, how's tricks?
We're doing fine here, Boliaris. And you?
Same old, same old. Though we're not getting any provisions from home, so our supply guys are being run ragged.
Any requests for us? I don't imagine you called just to shoot the breeze.
No. Good point. Got a bit of info to share with you.
Yeah?
Specifically, it's about Colony 5.
Colony 5. I think... I remember something about them being pretty highly ranked.
Yeah. We only happened to hear by chance, but apparently they made gold just the other day. Or so it seems, but we're not sure.
Oh, go on.
Last time a colony went gold? I think it was about 40 years ago. When you go gold, you're pardoned from fighting. That's why everybody busts their balls trying to rank up.
That sounds pretty familiar.
Thing is, we're not even hearing a peep about this from the other colonies. It's as if they're acting like Colony 5 never existed to start with. I've tried getting in direct contact with them, but I haven't heard a fart back.
You think something happened?
Well, the woman in charge of Colony 5, or Solia, was close friends with our commander.
With Ethel?
To give you some background, some 2 years after the commander got us to silver, well, Solia managed it as well. Kamaravi might have been Ethel's rival, but Osolia and Ethel, they were sworn friends.
What, so... If it wasn't for the thing with Kamaravi, you all would have made it to gold rank?
I guess you could say it was likely.
Then, I can see why you'd be worried.
Yep. So I was thinking of going to take a look. Been 6 days since we lost contact. If there's been some accident, we could still be able to help.
Are you sure that's a good idea? You got no flame clocks. What if you end up like us?
We'll get the spark out of there before that happens. But I'm talking about Osolia here. I ain't just gonna leave her. And if the commander was here, she'd do the exact same thing.
I really want to help out on this.
Whoa!
Uni? Seems out of the blue.
Well, you see...
What the... Why didn't you tell us this sooner? Gotta share this stuff.
Sorry. I just didn't really believe it.
So, what you're saying is, you think that in the past you were attached to a gold rank colony?
Could be. This ain't some ash about wanting to know my past self or anything. The whole colony just fell to pieces. I have to know why.
You reckon Mobius have something to do with it?
With what I saw, definitely.
So that's why. All right. We'll help you out.
No, I mean... Are you sure? You know, I'd be glad for the help here, sure. But I really wouldn't want...
Oh, enough of this already. Tell me this isn't exactly what you were hoping for.
Saw through my clever ruse, eh? Must be losing my touch.
I've seen that memory too, when interlinking with Uni. And I guarantee you it was not a dream. I'm certain of it.
True. I feel the same. What do you two think?
No objections. Let's head out.
Yeah, I want to lend a hand as well.
There you go. Okay?
I owe you one, mate. Seems like I'm always getting you in trouble.
It's fine, Boliaris. We do have an obligation here, right?
Man, not to forget all that food you gave us.
Oh yeah, I remember you took seconds.
Righto. I'll be moving out after this. Let's rendezvous around here.
The Orion Trail. Understood. We'll give our stuff a once-over, then get going.
All right. See you there.
Yeah. See you.
Noah? Friends make journey to Goldie Colony?
Yep. That's the plan.
Then, humbly asking to drag Manana along.
No problem. But why?
Manana heard rumorings. Say that Goldie colonies have super real good ingredients lying around. Manana will take these ingredients. Resulting dishes will blow both socks and minds.
Trying to expand the old repertoire. Eh, Manana?
Expand!
That'd be really great, actually. Okay. Don't know why I'd ever refuse.
Manana, if you're going...
Rikugo. Naturalistic. Only answer is yes.
I just said I won't refuse. We can all go.
Hey there, you lot. Fast as a spark in Rogel.
Well, we would hate to keep you waiting.
Good man.
So where's Colony 5?
Easy. It's up on the Loska Plateau. Should see it once you've cleared the cave.
What are we waiting for then? This bloody Merc's giving me the creeps.
Uni should cool jets. Guessing in Tiz won't help.
You'll be in a tiz in a minute.
All he's saying is that we should play it safe, careful. Right?
Correct. Especially if situation involve Mobius creeps.
All right. I am actually trying to control myself. If I start going crazy, nudge me.
Whoa! Where's the real Uni?
I just don't want us dragging our feet, all right?
Huh? Is that?
So it's blocked off before, wasn't it?
Colony 5 should be just past here, huh?
Looks that way. Defences look a bit tighter than at Lambda.
Husks. They're still fresh.
Yeah, this wasn't long ago. Who could have done him in?
Such is the officer's duty.
We've got to be super cautious around here. Yeah, sparks, but I've got a bad feeling about this.
We can't just leave this be.
So,
We can't leave it like this.
We can't just leave this be.
Such is the officer's duty.
Noah, these marks, considering their elevation, it can only be...
Right. Only something as big as Ouroboros or Mobius could make these.
Huh? Stand fast! Cease combat! Yeah, you're Boliaris, right? Ethel's man, from Colony 4.
Yeah, that's right.
Then you guys... you couldn't be...
Couldn't be what?
No, can't be. You aren't friends with that monster, are you?
With what monster?
Thank the flames.
Huh?
It happened so fast. First the commander was promoted to gold, and the night after that, that thing came. You could tell it wasn't Agnian. Nothing native to these parts. Could tell at a glance. It was cackling. Having fun cutting our friends to shreds.
That'd be Mobius. Has to be.
Yes, but why attack Colony 5?
We came to find that out, right? Think. Must be a reason.
And the colony? How's Osolia?
No clue. We were in such a hurry to save our skin. Scrambling for a place to hide. Then you guys showed up.
Right.
Well, she can't be all that far off. Shall we?
Spark, yeah. And if any Mobius mudders are there, we mess them up.
Yeah. Looking at these guys, they don't seem under Mobius control. But that makes them targets we need to protect.
No argument there.
Who are you guys? You're working with Agnes?
Once we're done here, I'll tell you all you want to know. It'll blow your mind. Okay, let's get a move on, eh?
Before we do, we should escort these guys somewhere safe. Some of them are wounded.
Ah, too true. Definitely don't want them in combat. How about the cave entrance? They'll be safe as castles.
Cave entrance, huh? Yeah, that'll work.
We owe you.
These weren't here before, were they?
No, they weren't. Have they been drawn by the husks, maybe?
Come on, idiots. Move. Oh, goody.
Let's sort this mess out. We're almost out.
Yeah, once we get out of here, we should be safe for a while.
You lot sit tight here. We'll press on to Colony 5.
Thanks. It's really us who should be going, but how can we ever thank you?
These guys are doing all the fighting. Thank them. I'm just along for the ride.
Oh, cheers.
Ah, come on. Anyway, you just leave finding Osolia to us.
Really sorry. Could you please see how Colony 5 looks? There are friends in there, you see. No sweat. We'll go check it out. I think I'm gonna come back to find them all dead.
Good thing we found this.
Spirit Crucible.
I hope we can make use of this. This is valuable. I'll hang on to it.
Nothing good's gonna come of this. We better prepare for the worst.
Let's just hurry. It's too soon to assume the worst.
Come here! I got something for you!
You're a lifesaver.
We can do all this.
That was spectacular.
And I was the MVP. You were all thinking it.
What kind of place is this?
The flame clock. It's still glowing. Oh no. Almost empty.
There really can't be a lot of soldiers left.
Solia!
You dolt. You killed her. I wish I'd known you were paying a visit. I'd have found a much more practical use for this thing.
You're...
You can call me X. And this is... Well, he's just some underling, so I don't actually care. Anyway, I count myself lucky. I mean, you popping up while we render judgment.
A judgment, is it?
Oh, did they actually work it out?
Work it out?
Oh, what? You didn't? Way to get my hopes up. I thought you came because you worked out what's going on with the colony ranks. With the ranks? Yes, the ranks. You've been so desperate to raise them. Just for a bit of comfort, you snatched away the lives of your enemies.
Are you gonna get to your point? Come on!
Ugh! Are you some kind of idiot? I mean, I've laid it all out for you. Just think a minute, it'll come to you.
Snuff off!
I'll make it so you dopes can understand. Are you ready? Taking notes? It was us who made up all the colony ranks. Good old Mobius.
What?
First we have the lowly dirt, then there's tin. Tins go up to copper. Then you get iron. After that comes steel. Then you get the badass silver. And finally, you've hit the top, gold. You've been falling over each other, trying to kill each other day by day.
But why? What did you even make the ranks for?
Because what else is gonna motivate you, eh?
What?
You humans, you need some kind of goal in your little lives. You want to give your blades an upgrade? You want to eat some nice food? Or you want to live longer?
You evil!
All we did was give you those goals. And while you're trying to rise up, your life force grows brighter. So shiny. Isn't it wonderful? But then, once you've reached the top, there's nowhere to go but down. And that's no good, is it? Then it's harvest time. One last gasp of defiance. Then we take what's stored up at your life's end.
So then, you're saying the gold rank's nothing but a sham?
I just told you, it's to motivate you.
Oh yeah, you motivated us real good. You forced us to fight without ever knowing the truth.
Huh? What are you even... You've done a good job tearing the place up yourselves. Nobody's ever forced you to do anything. You guys, you like a spot of murder as much as anyone.
There's nothing to like about it. How could anyone like it? We live in fear, knowing nothing but fighting. We wanted to reach gold, so we wouldn't have to fight. But you took even that from us.
Because you're idiots, surely. Just think about it real hard for 1 second. Who gave up the right to think for themselves? You did.
What a load of crap! You're the ones who never left us any room to think about our actions!
You haven't got 2 neurons in your heads. All you have are the things we gave you. And you have the gall to complain?
Arsehole! You ain't getting away with this! How can our lives be so snuffing little to you?
Uni! She just goading Uni to make feathers ruffled. Keep head frosty.
But she's...
False. She's scared of Ouroboros. She want mistake-making so she can give friend the finisher.
You think she's scared? You. Smart cookie, aren't you? I was told Nalpon aren't supposed to interfere. Maybe they were wrong. Well, whatever. It messes up my plans just a little.
But I think it's about harvest time. I'll take every last spark.
More colonies added.
I'll harvest you all! So, okay? Life isn't your plaything. You want that one? Come on now!
Give it up! How about this? Here and now!
Delightful game! Eyes over here! Siren of desire!
Come here! I got something for you!
You didn't get the point! Quit it!
Enemy's broken away from me! Come here! I got something for you! No! Enemy's broken away from me!
No evidence twice!
You ain't ready for this! Eat your damage!
No escape!
Here and now!
Give it up! Little freeze! On end here!
Use it about
Right line chain! Steady by! Siren of desire!
Give it up! We can't hold for much longer! Get that!
Know what to do!
We'll finish it here.
Do you think this plan might work? Pulling out all stop!
I'm with you! I was waiting for this!
Ethan, still more fight!
Check out what I've got in mind!
It's late! Everyone get ready! I get first dibs! Your fate was sealed when you rose against us!
I used my thinking muscles for this one! I used my thinking muscles! I'm coming right up! Only! We can go all night! You're in the clear!
I just thought of a great idea!
Observe my strategy!
All right.
This'll end it!
end it.
I'm on your heels! Now for the finishing touch! Got you there! Take your breathing!
Straight through! Upon this sword, I pledge my strength!
Okay, I'm done. Let's do it, Fire! It's just you now! You better be ready!
Try this!
How about this? Just one! No escape! Time for the real deal!
Kill him now!
How about this?
Eat this!
No escape! Time for the real deal! Leave to Manana!
Unstoppable! Split up and attack! Put out on the strike!
Riku lost him!
You're in for it now!
This'll end it.
How about this?
Above and beyond! This isn't the end! This is the decider! You're finished!
Leave it work! Everyone get ready! I control the earth! You're done! I'm on your heels! Now for the finishing touch! Got you there! Take your breathing!
Strike through! Upon this sword, I pledge my strength!
I think you're starting to get the hang of this. Killing Mobius and all.
Cheers for the compliment, but I'll tell you one thing. I ain't doing this because I like it. I'm just doing this to survive.
You don't change. You're still just a grunt.
You're desperate to kill, just because you're afraid of dying.
That's where you're wrong. This isn't just for me anymore. A lot of people's hopes are riding on this. So now I ain't afraid. I'll carry these hopes as far as I can until we've made the world how it should be.
Oh? Well said. All right, how far can you take this? Guess I'll wait and see.
Oh, look! Just can't wait to escape, can you?
Well, of course. I'm a busy girl after all. Can't spend all my time playing with you. Bye-bye!
Huh? What's it all been for, eh? All of our fighting. We struggle on and on. But at the end of the day, it never ends.
As long as we live, all we can do is fight on. That's not going to change.
You saying there's no escape?
Depends how you look at it. Sourcing ingredients and growing crops. You'd call doing those things a struggle, wouldn't you?
You say some weird stuff.
Fight, struggle, they're just words. And what's important is not the words, it's what you do.
Innit? What's inside's the most important thing. You know, I think I'm starting to get it. I've got you, Ethel, and all the others to thank for it.
So, you're not afraid anymore, then?
We're the same as everyone else. We're not perfect. Even now, we still feel fear from moment to moment.
And still, you'll go on?
Yeah. We want to make sure we'll walk the path we want to, just like Ethel once did.
No matter where it goes, right?
That sound.
Riku saw a supply drop over there.
It'll take a while.
Hope there's something useful here.
That!
You think you're all that, do ya?
Come here! I got something for you! You're a lifesaver. Enemy's broken away from me.
Keep piling on the damage.
Show us what you got, Senna!
Eyes over here. You didn't disappoint.
Extra!
What do you get, Noah? Smooth as always, Noah.
Try a little harder. You're a spoiler.
I'm asking you. Please work with me a little.
You what?
I'll need a
You're
hand
supposed
here.
to be following me.
Okay.
You might want to use this.
Yeah.
Time every time, don't you? Been the link for fucking ever. Don't really see why you'd choose anything else, really. Flames up. Okay.
We need to time this right.
On it. Wonder what's inside.
Again, that's
Something so valuable here.
like a pig.
Sweet, let's poke around.
Together now.
On it.
Is that food you wanted, banana? So much, is it? Ugh. Thankfully this is the last day of its stream. It should be getting cooler from today on. Well, tomorrow, I should say. So you showed up.
Are we getting more of that bounty?
Yeah, you've really done in quite a few of those flame clocks now, huh? Fighting's only going to get more fierce from now on. I hope you'll be helping us with that. Okay, I'm going to stop here for now. I'm generally fearful that my computer may burst into a ball of flames. So that will be all for now. And we'll continue on from here tomorrow. Hopefully it will be better to stream in. Bye. For now though. Bye.